Welcome to Gourmet on a Budget PH. The difference is divine. As always, our delectable gourmet dishes are carefully prepared by Chef Martin Caspar of Blanch, while we get food for our souls with insights from sacred scripture from the Father Joel Kamaya of Don Bosco.
Greetings of peace to all.
Father Joel, it's perfect. He wishes peace actually with the peas, right? Because today's recipe, we have a lemon and green pea risotto with smoked salmon.
I'm so excited to learn today's recipe. Lead the way, Chef.
To start with, we here today ingredients. We have smoked salmon, we have green peas, we have arborio rice, we have onions, we have garlic, we have cream cheese, we have butter, we have some lemon, we have white wine, we have chicken stock, and that's all what we need. A little bit lettuce in the end, and the essential pantry ingredients, which is salt, pepper, olive oil, and butter, of course. I have already blanched the green peas in boiling water a while ago, so here we have them.
Can you tell us what blanching means?
Blanching is a technique where you plunge fresh produce into boiling water, just to cook them a little bit. Then you cool them in an ice bath to stop the cooking process. Blanching preserves the crisp crunch of the fresh green peas, and it looks vibrant green colors when actually shocked later on in cold ice.
Chef, I'd like to share that peas are in the Bible. In Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 9, we see a bread recipe, and allow me to read the passage. Take wheat and barley, beans, peas, lentils, millet, and spelt. Put them in a storage jar and use them to make bread for yourself.
I also know from food history that peas were around during the Greek and Roman times actually. They were first discovered in Burma and then also in Thailand, and all spread out all over the Middle East.
You know, peas probably found a place on the tables of many people in biblical times. And then imagine Jesus and his disciples eating peas.
That's really cool and amazing, having a recipe in the Bible with peas in it. To think, we're eating the same food that Jesus and his disciples ate as well. That makes it really meaningful.
Mm-hmm. So let's begin. So first, we start to heat our pan. We chop the onions. While this is heating, I will slice quick the onions. Then we take a little bit olive oil.
Olive oil.
And we cover the bottom. And we add our onions. And we add a good spoonful of chopped garlic. Also, what is actually nice with garlic, a tip for you housewives at home, garlic, if you need a lot of garlic, chop a lot of them, then you put them in a bottle and you fill them up with olive oil. So when you need a little bit, you just take a spoon and take it out, and you have already chopped garlic ready.
And that saves so much time, especially if...
And it saves time, yeah. And garlic is really something which we actually use all over in most of the dishes. We always use a little bit garlic. So we saute this till nicely transparent. We don't want to have coloration. We just want to make it transparent. Take flavors out, the fragrance comes a little bit out. And also very important is that we have hot chicken stock, because we always need to deglaze and add chicken stock. This is now nicely glazed, and then now we add the rice. Now also when we add the arborio rice, we mix it until it's glazed and transparent as well. But again, no coloration.
Is this normally how risotto is made? We add the rice before we add the stock or the water?
Yes, we saute the rice first, then we deglaze with white wine, and then we have to make sure that the wine is completely evaporated. And the rice can actually soak up this wine a little bit, so that gives it a nice flavor. So now we deglaze, and can you hear it? Wow. It's nicely sizzling. And now we're gonna cook this till it's completely evaporated. So we have to just make sure that it's always simmering. So a risotto rice takes about 15 minutes to cook in general.
Chef, when I was in Italy, there are two types of risotto, the hot risotto and then the cold risotto.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Usually in the risotto you add Parmesan cheese, but today we have the green peas, the salmon, so it's a very lighter version actually of risotto. Nice combination, so it will be fun.
What kind of rice is this?
This is arborio rice.
Arborio rice.
Yes. The wine is evaporated, and now we're gonna add our chicken stock. And we cover basically till the rice is covered. So also to this rice, what I will add is a little bit lemon skin. So I use a little bit the skin of the lemon, give it a little bit flavoring. So a little bit, voila. So now,
Smells nice.
and now we make sure we cover it and we cook it.
And then we just leave it and wait.
Yes.
Oh, cool. Okay,
So you can steer the risotto. We don't want to steer too much, but we want to make sure
Just
that it's
everything
nicely
is-
evenly cooked. Yes.
I'm so excited to learn how to make it this way. I love risotto because it's so creamy and it's so comforting. And I used to think it was intimidating. I think a lot of people think that it is as well. So it's great that we're all learning how to do this with you here.
Yep.
So arborio, what if we can't find it? What if can we substitute it with local rice?
We use a high starch short grain white rice. The short grain rice, they have the ability to absorb liquids and to release lots of starch, which makes it actually nice, creamy actually in that sense. There are many other to choose from. So there's arborio, there's baldo, Cananarioli, there's Martarelli, there's Padano, there is Roma, Vialone Nano.
That's a lot.
It's all over Italy.
So, but for local substitute, I heard, have never tried, people using half malakit and half regular rice to stimulate the starchiness. So you may also try to use the short grains, maybe sushi rice. That could actually work as well and is truly available here in the Philippines.
So yeah, since rice is life here, I'm sure with a little trial and error, we can find for ourselves what local rice simulates arborio.
Yeah. So here we're gonna add a little bit more. So this will take about another 8 minutes till this risotto is cooked. So we want to have a little bit salmon on top of the as garnish. So we have like 2 flowers. We were gonna plate 2, so we take 2 salmons as our top garnish. And then we take the other smoked salmon and we just cut it into stripes. We don't want to make it too small, but just in big stripes. Voila, so making sure they don't stick together. Cream cheese is also ready. You add a little bit butter in the end to also give a little bit more creaminess to it. Risotto is really, I would say, I don't know, the Italians, they're really, that's a
This
staple
is
food.
usually the first plate, no? The primo piatto.
Yes.
It's either pasta or risotto.
Yes, yes. So the risotto is coming along nicely. Basically, when you cook risotto, you really have to catch the moment when it's nicely medium well,
Okay.
al dente in that sense,
Al
right?
dente, yeah.
And that moment, you should not have much liquid anymore left. So that's why we always add a little bit and add a little bit more till we have really that consistency. So the risotto is coming along nicely. As you can see, it's nicely al dente and we still have a little bit liquid, not too much, which is important. And now we're going to add a little bit cream cheese and the green peas. Like I said, we use cream cheese. I use cream cheese for this dish because it's just nicely. Smoked salmon, green peas, that goes nicely together. So I don't want to have a sharp cheese, not for this dish. So then we add the green peas.
Yay!
Here they are, the star of the show.
Yeah. Just
Nice and
toast
bright.
it a little bit, yeah. And as they are already blanched, they are basically already cooked. So we just need to warm them up and then season to taste. Voila. Can you mix, please? Then we add a little bit lemon olive oil. Mix it again. And a little bit add a little liquid again. Voila. I don't want to have it too thick. So the smoked salmon, I cut some in stripes and I kept some for my garnish. So the smoked salmon I only want to put last minute.
The smoked salmon doesn't have to be cooked, right?
No, it's already cured and so that's no need to do. Voila. Okay. So take 2 plates.
That was really fast.
That's fast.
And not a lot of ingredients.
Yeah, so smoked salmon inside. So smoked salmon, a little bit expensive,
So the bangus, no? Tinapang bangus.
yeah, but you could substitute it with something else.
Okay.
Local bangus, that would really work very nicely.
And again, like you were saying about the different types of risotto, we can really
Yes,
play
right.
around with it. So,
Yes.
yeah.
There's also smoked tangingi, which you actually could use. That would go as well.
Or like tinapa. That's so cool that it's so easy because we literally just put everything into one pot and it's a one pot meal.
That's correctly, yep. So, and then you take some of the smoked salmon, just add one on top. And then we have a little bit greens, which is really nice to add. That gives a nicely crunchy flavor. And we just add some rucola leaves.
It makes it so much prettier, always.
And the rucola leaves as well. The rucola leaves are a little bit peppery, right? A little bit spicy, so that gives a nicely touch here actually. So, just, again, very nice summer dish.
And also very healthy.
And on top of it, very healthy. Then again, a little bit lemon olive oil,
Lemon olive oil.
which we just drizzle around. And here we have it.
Wow.
So, this is my green pea risotto with smoked salmon.
This is great.
So this dish is really magnificent. I can't wait to try it and enjoy the significance of the peas in such a delicious way.
I didn't take much time to make it actually, and it's, as you see, it's quite easy to do.
So how much would this cost for 2 people, roughly?
Roughly about, I would say about 600 peso. It's a little bit depend because the smoked salmon is certainly a little bit on the
So
more
that's
expensive.
300 per person.
Yeah. And then,
not
but you
so
can make
bad.
it cheaper by buying a local fish. Smoked fish, smoked bangus, smoked tangingi would be a nice substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, please dig in.
Okay.
Okay.
The best part of this
Our
show.
favorite.
Voilà, here we go. Please,
Oh,
Father.
here we
Thank
go.
you.
Voilà.
Thank
Okay.
you. Okay.
All right.
All right, let's dig in.
That's so tasty. Eat again.
You do not need to touch
This with
the
a nice,
salmon because
with a nice
it's
glass of white wine together.
This is delicious and nutritious and it's easy on the wallet. This is so, so great. So thank you again, Chef, and
Pleasure.
thank you, Father. Our bellies and our souls have been nourished today. So please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, and we will see you again next week.
Yes, then this is Gourmet on a Budget PH.
The difference is divine. God bless.
Okay.
More.
Fill your bellies and feed your soul. Please like, share, and subscribe to Gourmet on a Budget PH. The difference is divine.